And just watching that, it fills the cockles of one's heart with those sun rays. And of course, we continue to follow the sun here on Morning Live. We turn our attention now to KwaZulu-Natal, where uShaka Marine World is the site for our next visit. It, of course, comprises 8 attractions, including uShaka Sea World and uShaka Dangerous Creatures and Chimp and Z. So, to show us and tell us more about this, let's cross to SABC News reporter Jade Paulse for more. Jade, good morning. And it seems as though the heat is really, something to contend with there this morning. But of course, fortunately, you're next to the sea.
A very good morning to you, Sakina, and to the viewers back at home. And yes, it is extremely hot in Durban. For all the Durbanites that are watching this, I feel for you as well. However, I'm going to be getting a bit wet later, so I'm going to be cooling down, Sakina. We're actually coming to you from SeaWorld side of uShaka Marine World. And before I start swimming with the sharks, I want to talk about the influx of tourists that this particular place is going to have during the festive season. It's already started. It's a huge draw card for Durban, much like several other of the places. We've got the Drakensberg, we've got the Midlands, and we've also got blue flag beaches. But I'm just going to hop on over and try not to become shark bait and speak to the CEO of uShaka Marine, Ndabo Khoza. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. uShaka Marine has been in existence for many, many years. It really is a draw card and a jewel for Durban, as well as tourists that come to KwaZulu-Natal. Let's talk about the numbers.
Well, thank you very much to you and your viewers. uShaka Marine's been around for almost 20 years, April next year. We've had, in the 20 years, we've had almost 15 million people that have been here. Since the 1st of December up until yesterday, we've had almost 16,000 people that have been in our paid environment. Collectively, between December and January for the festive season, we're expecting almost 200,000 people to be here. So we're actually very, very excited. We're hoping also the weather is going to behave, because you can see on a day like this, it's a much, much, much more enjoyable place. So we're really looking forward to this festive season. We think also people haven't had fun in a long time. Obviously, our tagline is always unlimited fun. So it's a place where you bring in everyone from your grandmother right up to your toddler. We have everything for you.
And for those that haven't been to uShaka Marine World, what have you got on offering? I know there are sharks, there are snakes, there's a snake park, there's also a theme park for children. Anything else that is a draw card for many of the tourists and locals here?
The big issue, during COVID, we shut down our kids' world. We've just revamped it, we've reopened it. It's really gaining a lot of traction because it's for the toddlers, for the moms who comes with the little ones, because sometimes the slides on the water park side, they become too big for them. So we're really getting a lot of traction. Since we reopened, we've had almost 100,000 people that have already been there, the toddlers. And also we're very excited about the prospect of bringing people in here to go to the water park side and enjoy themselves.
Well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for speaking to our CEO, Ndabo Khoza of uShaka Marine World. Sakina, I'm going to go into the water. We are going to be feeding some sharks before we hand back to you in studio. I'm not going to try and become a meme on SABC News. I'm going to come into the water very, very slowly. And we're going to be chatting about some of the sharks that we have here in the water. I saw a stingray, but there's several others. There, the bait comes.